I can't use that. Nope, don't use that. Just delete it. Just delete it, it's fine. Dear Disclaimer, it is August 19th, and for some people that means moving back to campus. I kind of want to spend this video talking to those people right now. I'm super excited for all of you, and you're going to have an amazing time. I'm loving all these statuses about you packing and coming back to Maryland and starting a new year. I'm jealous, I'm not gonna lie, but more than anything, I'm happy for you. I want to focus specifically on the seniors because I just finished my senior year and I have no idea how I survived it. Honestly, no clue. But I did it, and if I could do it, then I'm positive you guys will be more than fine. I talked to some of the people who just graduated and asked them if they had any advice or anything that they wish someone had told them before they started senior year. The things everybody said were 100% on point. I agree with them completely. And I thought, why not make a video of it? I'm sure you've all heard a lot of these things a million times, but one more can't hurt, and if I actually end up helping one person, I've done my job. The first thing you need to know is that emotions run super high during senior year. I don't know if there's any real phenomenon or psychology behind it, but I know that there's this little voice in your head that knows everything is coming to an end. You start worrying about all your friendships, and you start interacting with people differently because you realize, I'm not going to talk to this person after graduation, I never want to talk to them again, or they're probably not going to reach out to me. If we stay in contact, it's probably going to be because I do the talking. Or, wow, we're going to be best friends and we're going to hold on to each other for forever, and I don't have to worry about a single thing. You're going to start worrying about a lot of your lasts, like the last time you get to go to homecoming, or you get to have late night breakfast before finals, the last time you have a holiday lunch, or the last show you do. And on top of that, everybody and their mother is asking you what you're going to do after you graduate, so you can't even live in the moment because you are too afraid of your future, and if the plans you have are going to work out or not, or if you even have any plans. Because of all of that, some days are just going to be really hard. There's going to be days that you wake up in the craziest funk and you don't know why. There has to be a name for this. I don't know what it is, but I know that it happens. And I also know that you're going to get through that. Bad days happen, but your friends are always there for you. They're always an amazing support system, and if you need time with them, go take time with them. They're going to make every experience you have a million times more enjoyable. If you're like me and you need to talk to somebody about the actual issues, go to counseling. The Wellness Center is always there, and they have phenomenal people working with them. So go and find a counselor that's right for you, and hopefully it'll do you some good. And take a break every now and again. You can't spend your life taking breaks because real world does need to happen, but every now and again, go ahead and take that nap. Go and take a mental health day. Spend some time away from people who are being too negative. Whatever you need to do. Another thing is for those of you in an apartment or a house this year. Apartment living is different than a dorm. You are in a space with a lot of people at once. Even if it's just 4 people, it can be a lot sometimes. And as much as you love the people that you're living with, they're going to disappoint you or annoy you at times. Some of them are not going to clean up after themselves. Sometimes they're going to invite a million people over. Sometimes they're going to play their music too loud or sing too loud. Sometimes they want to be social and all you want to do is be left alone. Or sometimes you want to be social and they won't open their door. Sometimes your food gets eaten. Sometimes you never see them because they're never in the apartment until they show up at 3 in the morning all the time. Living with people is not easy. They get annoying and you get annoying to them. You can't always be on someone's good side, especially when you spend so much time with the same people every single day. But you gotta recognize the people you're living with are an amazing support system for you. They're gonna be there for you when it comes to it. If you're sick, if you're hurting, if you're sad, they're gonna be there. These are the people that you go on crazy shopping trips with when you're out of toilet paper and you decide you need cute dish towels and decorations for your wall. These are the people you talk to at 3 a.m. when nobody can sleep because everybody's stressing about the same exam. They're going to be the people who listen to your music and start to listen to it themselves because they know it's good, and eventually you can all just have a crazy singing dance party in the living room. Enjoy the time you have with these people. I promise it won't last forever. It's only a year, so if you do get sick of each other, permanently, you'll get over it, you'll move on, and you won't ever have to see each other again. Just try to enjoy the time you do have together. And stemming from the idea of getting sick of your apartment mates, take some time to yourself, away from the apartment. Sometimes the situation gets so bad that the apartment itself seems like a toxic pit that you don't want to even go near. That's okay. You should always feel welcome and safe in your own home, but if you need to take a moment away from that home, that's okay. Find somewhere on campus that you feel safe and you feel happy and you know that you can calm down and just take some time to yourself. My suggestion to my dear friends is to find somewhere that isn't the theater. In my apartment, everybody wanted to go to the theater. But if we're all in the theater at the same time, then we can't get a break from each other. So I would go to Jess's apartment because I felt safer there, and she's my best friend, so obviously I was going to feel better with her. Wherever it is that you just get some time to yourself, go for it. Do the thing. Another big thing is your senior sem or your capstone project. Whatever it is that you're doing, a paper or a film or some kind of project presentation thing, dedicate time to it, please. Make sure it's a project that you actually care about, because if you don't, you're gonna be sick of it by week 2. Honestly, like, you are dedicating an entire semester to this. Make sure that it's something you don't mind talking about for several hours and researching for several hours and then revising 26 times before your professor actually likes it. And don't put it off. Like, I know that everybody says that about everything and how procrastination is bad. Procrastination is fine sometimes. I did it a million times where I didn't write my paper till the last minute, and it was still okay. I'd get an A on some things. I get it. Procrastination is a lifestyle that we all live. Please do not do that for your senior sem. Some teachers will have a syllabus. Don't lose that syllabus. Stick to it. If you don't get a syllabus from your teacher, ask them for one, because they might have it and just have never told you about it. If there is no syllabus, make your own plan. Stick to your plan. Make sure you are dedicating some time every single week of the semester to this project, especially if you start the semester not knowing what you're doing. Constantly ask your advisors for advice and guidelines and whatever else you may need. Honestly, they might get annoyed. Who cares? You are going to do a better project because you are taking the time to seek more information about what you're doing and what it is that these people want from you. And also be flexible with your time, because things come up every day. Sometimes you have partners in your project that just cannot meet up anymore. Sometimes an emergency happens and you all of a sudden aren't able to do any extra work for like a week. Whatever the case may be. Technology, people, things can fail, and you want to make sure you budgeted enough time in your time management for makeups and redos and whatever the case may be. This one may seem pretty obvious to you guys, but it has to be said. Go make memories. Go do something. Even if you're tired, go ahead and stay up till 3 in the morning one night in the green room just because you want to talk. Go ahead and take that random run to Denny's, because why not? Just once in a while can't hurt. Hang out in the library at a random hour. Go to more games this year. Take trips on the weekends with your friends instead of just staying on campus. Whatever it is that you don't usually do, go ahead and do it. As long as you're being safe and everybody's okay with what's going on, go have fun. And lastly, maybe not so obvious, but I can't stress it enough, find some way to record your memories. If you have a journal, go ahead and write about all the amazing things you're doing. If you have a blog, post something about what's going on in your life. Take as many pictures as you can, especially with other people, because you don't know how often you're going to see them afterwards. And film some video. Doesn't have to be for a YouTube channel like this, but go ahead and make sure you capture these moments. I can't tell you how many people have come up to me and told me how grateful they are for my videos, which sounds so weird to me, because who watches this stuff? I make it for me and for my best friends in Canada. But people watch some of my videos because it reminds them of different events that I did with Alpha Psi or whatever else. They can look back on those memories and say, hey, I was a part of this and I had a great time. Guess what, kids? I'm not there to record your videos anymore. You guys gotta do it yourselves. Take your own pictures, make your own videos, write your own blog posts, do whatever you have to do to remember. McDaniel's not forever. No school is forever. But you can have those memories saved for as long as you want. This video is already long enough. I've talked a lot. I always talk a lot, and I feel like I have said a whole lot of nothing. Just know that you guys are in for such a fun time. You're gonna do such cool things, and I'm so jealous, and I'm so proud, and I just can't wait to hear about every little bit of it. I love you all. Enjoy this year. Stop watching my videos and finish packing or unpacking or whatever it is that you're not doing right now. Love, Sammy.